SEC, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Throws to the wideout. Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they missed an opportunity for a nice play on first down. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3-and-outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4-and-out if they don't convert. Throws to the tight end. This time it's complete. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Give to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the...
Breaks into the open. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Oh, he's got a chance. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
To the air, it's Manning. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He's got him. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Plays are going to break down, but that never seems to affect this quarterback. He's so athletic and so fast. He's able to avoid the pass rush, get himself on the perimeter, and now he's just using his God-given ability and his arm talent to make big-time throws.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Longhorns will try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Quickly to the tight end.
Really nice job by the offense. Hey, man, trust your guys, right? You got all these analytics. 4th down, send it, go for it. They trust their quarterback. He gets it done with the completion and gets the big first down.
All the way down at the 33-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Shoots it to the left. Makes the grab. Tight coverage there. Did not stop him from making the grab. It's first and goal from the 8. They knew they could slip that tight end behind the backers with that play-action fake.
Well, it's because I can't win, Reese. I have to play the run. You know, all these RPOs, all these different things. It makes me come up and use my eyes and play run. And these tight ends are so valuable to find space behind. Knew where he was going with the football the whole time because the big fella, he's always open.
He got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. Grabbed in the middle. It's Washington. Touchdown, Longhorn! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
From inside the 15, here comes the return. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Quick strike complete. There he goes. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Looking to throw on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. LSU quick to the line. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the fourth down.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got a man in the middle. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Little touch pass to the receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Gets it out quickly. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Lost to throw again. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. Third and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
On 4th and 9, the offense will stay on the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He makes a grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. The extra point here would tie the game. The defense just lost track of him. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume they knew he was in an eligible position.
Or it was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese. I mean, just an unbelievable job of getting your guy wide open.
Here he comes from midway in the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Grabbed behind the line. It's Wingo. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage. And now on second down for this offense. Power football with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
And the Longhorns are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Dropping back, it's Manning. Flushed out of the pocket. Fires to the big fella. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
They're going to run it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
Sometimes you just need to block that dude, and they didn't.
Release to the back. They're working that left side, and they're able to make the tackle.
And that shows you the confidence this QB has in his target down the field. Running the corner out, he's well covered, but he knows if he puts it up in the air, his guy's going to go climb the ladder and make a play for him. Beautiful job.
They'll try to drive ahead on third and short.
Man, it's nice to have a guy on short yardage situations you can turn and you can hand the ball to. And you know he's not going to dance. You know he's going to be really physical, lower his shoulder. I don't care how many yards he gets. He just needs to get past that first down mark.
Fires to the big fella.
Now watch the offensive line here. They all block and run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
The Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Skips away from pressure. He's got his man, makes the grab. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
To the air, it's Manning. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit in coverage that forces the incompletion.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Pulls it in, it's Moore. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Snagged in the middle. It's Moore. Just outside the red zone. If they pick up the first down, they'll spot it at the 22. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The defense was in the dime package. They didn't have to send an extra rusher. The big fellas up front took care of that.
Yeah, and all dime means is I'm bringing an extra fast guy on the field and taking an extra fat guy off the field. But listen, the fat guys still get home. Isn't that beautiful? The big, athletic defensive line still does a great job getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. I wasn't sure that one was going to get there, but had just enough gas to make it over the crossbar. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Finds his man, it's Brown. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Looking downfield very late in the half. He uncorks one deep. Pulls it in on the right. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Brown. Turning it on. And he got away from the defense.
Let's go, boy. Stop playing with me, man. I'm really like that. I'm like that.
Great job by this offense. That's how you work the clock. You want to take as much as you can and punch that ball in the end zone. Masterful clock management, and they now take the lead going into the half.
And you just got to wonder, too, David, how does that affect the confidence of the defense, right? They needed to find some way, somehow, to get a stop and limit the damage on that final drive. They give up a touchdown. They're going into halftime now, trailing. They've got to raise their level of play in the second half.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking downfield on 1st down. Trying to beat the D deep. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. The Longhorns will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So much for the idea of halftime settling down this crowd. They are ready to roll in the second half. Starting this 3rd quarter on the ground. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career.
There he goes. The 30. He's at
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's the wrong shit, too, huh?
to take it
It's up with me, man.
Man,
I told you I'm like that for real.
You have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver. You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there a difficult,
It's gonna be a 21 dub.
Stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
And he's going to bring this one out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. Back to pass. It's Manning. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later. Take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. And the Longhorns are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Finds the tight end. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it one high safety? Is it two high safeties? And then you know instinctively where your best throw, where your highest percentage completion is based on what type of zone coverage it's going to be.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space, and getting that fast dude on the ground.
Just keep slinging it. Now adjusting. With the catch, it's Wingo. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Escapes the pressure to his right. He's going to run it. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down.
Oh,
it's picked off.
Oh, yeah.
The worst possible time.
Oh, yeah.
He managed a
That's what
few
we
yards
want.
on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
That's what we
Have
want.
so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defense?
Louisiana shit stop playing. And it's Mardi Gras. Oh, yeah.
Forcing the turnover, big play.
About to whoop his ass.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field.
Hell yeah.
And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Caught behind the line. It's Durham. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. To the ground with the back. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run, and the OC's going to give him.
So you want to stay in this shit?
He'll keep it himself. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that second in there.
On the run, it's Durham. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short.
He ran over his former teammate.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to believe the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, trying to stay on the field.
LSU will get a first down.
And I think this has probably been the most
That's
surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Oh, they're after him. Just gets rid of it before the heat. And the pass falls incomplete. That's how we'll wrap up the third quarter of play. But now, time for the fourth quarter. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. They want that clock to run. Got some room in to the goal line.
Nah, we won't give him the end zone.
All the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. To have any chance
Hell
in the world,
yeah.
his defense has to come up with a stop on first and goal. They'll go with a direct snap. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1.
And the offense trying now to put this thing away. They're going to keep running the football to keep bleeding the clock. They've got the lead here late now, down by the goal line. Just take as many seconds off the clock as you can before snapping this football and keep...
Touchdown! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And a lot of times late in football
That's-
games, you'll see offenses get really,
I ain't gonna
really
lie, now that's
conservative
wild.
with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Moore. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll trying to burn this defensive back. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And that's kind of what we've seen from this offense all game long, man. It's been hard. It's been a struggle, and receiver and quarterback just not on the same page. Somebody out wide needs to step up, needs to make some plays for their QB because they're in a huge hole, and they need some explosive passing plays.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Finds his man. It's Moore.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
And the Longhorns really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. And it's incomplete on third down.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Converts on fourth down. Still going. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Throwing on the run. And that will be incomplete,
God,
man. That
that
would have
was
been a
me.
big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage.
It's a seam wide open at the 20. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14.
And that's how you flip the field really quickly. Go from being on your side of the field, creating the explosive play, getting some momentum for this offense, and getting towards scoring position.
Starting to feel a little pressure. Going for 6. Touchdown, Texas!
Oh, man, so a delay?
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And that's why you've got a lot of receivers on your hands team. Guys, the best hands on your team, so they're able to hop on that.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. From the shotgun, the inside kick. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. To throw, it's Nussmeier. Working that left side now. Oh, he's got some space. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on first down. They're setting up the screen. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Finna let them take over.
They just continue to do what they do. It's the 4th quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on first down. Better job on second down. This offense continuing to stay in the
Just fucking wide ass open. I'm tripping.
Takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
When receivers are running slant routes against man coverage, sometimes you get open using speed, but sometimes it's pure physicality. This receiver does a great job using his hands, and then he's able to fight his way to the inside. At the end of the day, he just wanted that football goal.
He snuffed out behind the line again, went right back to the well and got the same bad result. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Man, they just couldn't find a hole. Down in the red zone, the field shrinks. So much harder to complete those passes, but 4th and short. Now, decision time, baby.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. There is no doubt, at this point in the game, this crowd knows how big this kick could be. Between the uprights, it's good. And that will extend their lead even further. Fielded in the end zone, it's Moore. He's got a lot of confidence to bring that ball out of the end zone, but it didn't work out this time, out of bounds at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking for a man, it's Manning. With the catch, it's Moore.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
And this defense knows exactly the spot they're in, man. They are up. They've got their more defensive backs on the field. They're dropping back. You can tell they are taking away the deep ball. Nice job understanding situation, understanding clock, and what the offense is trying to do.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. To the air on first down. Under fire. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass.
And I love the personnel group that the defense is in right now. With the lead late in a 2-minute situation, you're seeing extra DBs on the field. You know the offense is going to try and throw the football. So faster guys, good job that time getting to the ball, knocking it away, forcing the incompletion. You stay in this personnel grouping if you're on defense.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a throw downfield late. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
After that incompletion, 4th and long now on your own side of the field, you're trailing in the 4th quarter. What's your go-to play call here in the passing game? Where is the matchup that you trust in to come up with a big one to give yourself a chance to stay alive and win this game?
Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
And that just about does it. That about puts this thing to bed. The offense, listen, they had to go for it, but now defense, this is the situation when you say, I'm just going to eat clock, up by several possessions, eat clock, get out of here with a W.
To the air, it's Nussmeier. That's the kind of protection you dream about as he fires.
Oh my God, stop playing, man.
In the dying moments of the game.
Someone say run out the clock. Someone say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing.
That nigga like that on his toe.
Now listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th.
I ain't ducking shit.
The unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it.
Let's show that. This is heavy.
He'll bring it out. It's Moore. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. After this, it'll be a wrap. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things.
Going to throw it over the top of the knee. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it. Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams losing to unranked opponents. Whatever the reasons, it adds to the flavor of a season.
It's so good because we all love the upsets. And then if you're the team that got that ranked win, Jesse, you start to build your resume, start to build some momentum. So this squad got a good win today.
They sure did. They put the rest of college football on alert with that huge win. And for the team losing, they've now got to be able to turn the page. They got to go back, do some soul searching, because they're a much better team than what they showed today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome, everyone, to Louisville, Kentucky, L&N Stadium, home of the Cardinals. As we'll see the #3 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on a team from the ACC, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Cardinals will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. From the gun, give on the inside. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. The Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up. The play-action fake. Here's the pressure. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. He leaves it with his back. He stopped short, and it's 4th down.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Takes a hit as he fires. Finds him out of the backfield. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And I don't know how to explain that one. 4th down and long, the percentages are low anyways, and on your side of the field, that is not the way I want to create momentum or start my first half. I'm not sure what they were thinking on offense.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Brown has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. Off play action on 1st down. Hit as he throws. Grab near the marker. It's Lee. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to
just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. And the Rebels in the hurry-up.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
We're still early in this ball game, but this QB has been hit several times already, been sacked. This is one of those games that the ice bath is going to be your friend afterwards. We're just getting started. It's still in the first quarter, for goodness sakes.
They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, trying to find his man. And the incomplete pass lets his defense get the ball back for its own great field position. This offense has it with really good field position. It'll be a draw. Find some fresh air. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. The Cardinals, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. He'll pull it on the read. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has...
And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville! Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Diggs. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, getting that rhythm. Find that timing as a wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
Fires to the wideout.
Oh my God, that was my feet.
Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
This defensive coaching staff,
Get off
they
my
love
dick.
their secondary, and they love the matchups they have. They believe
Trash
they've got
ass.
5 guys at least back there that can cover one-on-one. You saw a great example of it there on 3rd down, forcing the incompletion.
Okay.
They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. And the incomplete
Like,
pass
you
will
got
bring
Ole
up
Miss,
first
bro.
down.
Stop playing.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to
Yeah,
throw the
I like
football,
that.
take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there on 4th down. Grab near the marker. It's Stribling. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Bitch ass nigga.
The Rebels have it with a 1st and 10.
Yo.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's right. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period.
All that shit about to get slowed down.
That's the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. And we've come to the end of the first
Right.
as we take a moment to check out the stats so far.
Just stop that shit
Now to
twice.
see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter.
Don't slack on me. Blitz. Nigga, what? Stop playing me.
First play of the period, 1st down here.
Better learn how to play with me.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Lacy.
Yeah, I'm gonna do
What
it.
tremendous vision to find the crease and explode through it. He's down to the 31. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. And the Rebels will hustle to the line. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Breaks into the open. Headed to the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Anytime you've got a successful run play on the ground, you've got to have great blocking up front. The offensive line, receivers, everybody doing their job. And that helped lead to the home run.
And you're a New York ass nigga, man. What the fuck?
Well-executed
We've seen some New York
75-yard
niggas.
drive. And he finished off the drive with a 30-yard scoring scamper.
Y'all
Kickoff
niggas
unit
gay.
is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Yeah, okay.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
Nah, they fuck your baby.
Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Makes the catch. It's Brown. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
Well, look, I know this guy is not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out in space. Let's see what he can do.
That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Moss. Quarterback extends the play. Grabbed over the middle, it's Brown. And the defense drags him down. And the Cardinals can really attack on this 2nd and short. They just keep firing. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
All right, well, that QB knows he now has to get the ball out of his hands quick because that defensive end turned the corner fast.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Catch in the middle, it's Skinner.
Yes, sir.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage.
tried
They
that
got it
shit.
out to the 41 with a first
tried
down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you
Tried
got
you.
to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback
Tried
really
you.
has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Catch in the middle, it's Bell. Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Here comes the heat. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Tight end getting vertical. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Looking to throw, it's Moss. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
The Cardinals in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. The screen, he's got wheels. Got some room, headed to the goal line.
Stop playing with me, little boy.
His way into the end zone.
Like that.
Touchdown, Cardinals.
We here, nigga.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half,
We
man.
gonna draw
you
some
wanna
shit
take
up
a
on
lead.
them.
You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Makes the catch. It's Lee. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Looking to fire. Unloads it left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. The Rebels look to do some damage in the red zone. They'll run it. It's Lacey. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up. From the gun, the ground game. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Rebels!
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for two, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
And they did tack on the extra point. Tie game, and what about this call? Going for an onside kick here in the first half. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Back to pass, it's Moss. Got it in the middle, it's Lacey.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that end route.
And the Cardinals with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Looking to the big tight end. On target to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And it makes it so hard on the defense trying to stop these guys because they're not just throwing it to wide receivers in the passing game. They've got a huge weapon here at tight end, and he just shows you how difficult he is to bring down after the catch.
They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for the quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away. That's one he'd like to have back.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. Looking to throw for it. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Cardinals.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His
I don't think you talking now, bro.
That's your job
What's
as a
up?
coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
Trash ass nigga.
And the extra point is
Against
true,
Trey.
and they're on top
Nigga,
by
I said
7.
it 26 seconds,
A very
nigga. You fucking
efficient
trail.
five-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score.
fucking listening to some punk ass shit.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
Listening to your girl playlist. Thanks.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. The short hands, it's Lee. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. Coming out with it, it's Brown. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Offense is headed back out on the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
The Cardinals can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Sets up the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
Got it in the middle with Skinner. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he's stopped. And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and you could tell he was locked in. And plays are meant to go to certain guys, but sometimes you got to get back, you got to read the defense, and make a different decision if they play the right defense. And right there, that was one of those times.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
That's caught. It's Bell. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what...
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Cardinals headed quickly to the line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Got enough for the first. Oh, look out on the right. Touchdown, Louisville! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Welcome, everyone, to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a team from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Seminoles will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Well, that guy is so quick coming out of his stance. Did you see how fast he got to the ball carrier to get that tackle for loss? Wow.
Right back to it. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Complete to the left. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Leaves it with the back. And some room to work. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
The Gamecocks will line it up on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Looking left. Zips it out to his man. And he goes down right there, but a solid pickup, and it'll be a first down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
He'll try to do it. Close loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
Man, I love my quarterbacks that want to make plays and make those big plays and scramble around and get away from people, but you got to tuck that football away. When you're going to run through arm tackles and people are around you diving, make sure you got that thing locked up. He did, and the defense took advantage of it.
Looking to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
It's a draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately.
A lot of times those draw plays are successful when those defensive linemen run up the field, rush the quarterback, create some holes. Not this time. The defensive line did a really good job understanding that, seeing the draw play, getting the running back, getting his butt on the ground.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And And that's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback, give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up.
What a great job by this defense. You get third down stop, and you're like, yes, put my hand in the air, fourth down, force a punt. They go for it, and you get a stop and set your offense up in great field position already. Nice job by this defense.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Wants to throw. It's Sellers. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. They will score. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. The Seminoles want to crank the tempo. They'll go right back to it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting the backfield, making the play.
Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks.
Yeah, and that's one of those where you just look at the coverage. You look at down the field, taking away all the options, making sure you don't throw that ball downfield to get the first down. The only option, check it to the running back. Now I close that space. Nice job tackling.
Makes the grab. It's White. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to him. Working well behind the sticks on second down. He'll do it himself. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. We've played one before we move on. Let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
That's reeled in. It's White. He's not going to get there. Stop short on fourth down.
Well, here's a classic sudden change situation early in the game. We're going to see a few of these as the game goes on, but with the defense getting that stop on fourth down in their opponent territory, the offense now has an opportunity to come out here and maybe take a shot in this sudden change situation.
On the sweet spin, and he's free. Kearney on the Jets. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. That chunk play has them in business, set up with a first down in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Pressure coming. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And he's brought down after a nice game.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Wants to go up top. Moves away as he feels pressure. Driving for the goal line, loose football. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. And the Gamecocks want to move quickly. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Let's it fly. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when they're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. Throws to the wideout. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Throws to the tight end. Grabbed in the middle. It's Pittman. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
That's a really good-looking throw there. I think about back in my day playing for the Gators, we were known as having this high-octane passing attack with Steve Spurrier, but every time we played the Seminoles and Chris Swanky, who, of course, would go on to win a Heisman Trophy, we knew that we were going to have to be executing at a high level. This guy right here, when he gets going and he gets into a groove, he just does not miss. He is able to light up the scoreboard for the Seminoles.
Seminoles with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. To the air on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Davis. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's White. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only 1st down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for a man. It's Castellanos. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown Seminoles. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Harper. It's great to think you're going to score every time you return it, but, man, what a bad decision. He's down at the 6. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Unleashes one. Got his man on the right. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. The Gamecocks moving quickly to the line.
Well, this quarterback, I think, has earned the right to take shots here late in the first half. They've had a lot of success. They've got the lead. They're not going to play it safe. He's going to make good decisions, and when he has opportunities to throw strikes, he's going to hit those throws.
How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? To the air on first down. Bring in the heat. He'll pull it down. At the 35, he's open. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. And the Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, South Carolina.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Scanning the field, it's Castellanos. Got a man, it's Davis. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. That's the way to start a drive, and now they'll try to follow up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver at his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle on offense.
Being started out great on this drive, but then a couple of incompletions, and now it's 3rd and 10. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
And I expect them after that incompletion to go for it here on 4th down again. I know they're in their own end of the field right now, but we talked to the coaching staff coming into this one. They said, we are going to be aggressive no matter what. We haven't seen the punter in this game yet for them, and I don't think you're going to see him here either.
Drilled as he goes, and they stop him on 4th down with the heat.
Tell you what, coaches catch heat a lot nowadays, especially on social media. I expect him to catch a lot of heat. 4th down, long yardage situation on your own territory, and you want to go for it, and you fail, and you're surprised. You definitely shouldn't be surprised. Just don't check your mentions, though.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Gamecocks will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many.
There he goes. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. And the Seminoles want to pick up the tempo.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to throw. It's Castellanos. He'll pull it down and run. At midfield, he's got room. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. And the Noles have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. The short hands, it's Wyatt. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. The offense in hurry-up mode. Looking downfield on 1st down. Here's the heat. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Noles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Pittman. Touchdown, Noles! And the comeback is on.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. They go to the ground. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Up-tempo for the offense. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Throws it back across his body, and what do you think happened? Intercepted. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Seminoles are in the hurry-up.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Rides the back on the option to give. He is denied, cannot get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. As he throws, that ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass. They forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Can't get him to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He'll keep it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And I think everybody wants to run the option nowadays, but the problem is, can everybody read it? You got to be able to stick the ball in the belly of the running back, and you have to be able to understand, or I'm pitching it to him. Whatever the read is, you can tell he was a little bit confused, a little bit slow, and that's why the defense won this round.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's going to take off. And he won't get there. The defense shoving him out of bounds just short of that first down. Great place to start for this offense. They'll give it to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Here comes the offense on 2nd down. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. And a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Looking to pass, it's Castellanos. Quarterback adapting. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
Sales went into the middle, and they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, they're not able to hook up there, but considering this guy already has 2 touchdown catches in this game, now the offensive coordinator is dialing up more passes his way. And you know the quarterback, he's got like a sonar on him. He's always aware of where he is, and I like the idea. I'm going to keep throwing this guy the football and see if he can get another touchdown.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
Fires to the wideout. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. And the Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job executing the 4-minute offense. You know, they practice this throughout the week, having a lead late in the game, running.
Catch and stride inside the 15. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
Well, how about the defense setting that play up. We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. They've got the screen set up. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. It's complete to the left. And the catch is on into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
He'll bring it out. It's Lucas. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. And he left that one short, trying to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air.